From dance as a tool of healing to dance as a process of storytelling, embedded in culture, entwined in the emotions and passions of its creators.
It's given me a body full of mind. It's actually been wonderful to live in a body that I've fostered an awareness of. One of the defining characteristics of contemporary dance for me is its commitment to process. So there is a lot of value placed on the adventure that you have en route to making creative or artistic product. I think that we need to make art that's connected to the lives of the people that are our audiences. It's a really important thing, and if we can do that and connect with them, then from there we can move into territory that perhaps is more challenging and a bit more esoteric, a bit more ephemeral.
As an essential part of any person's growth and personal development, dance education for students is one of Buzz Dance Theatre's main objectives.
I mean, arts in the education system is really important. It should be part of everybody's education. It plants the seeds of self-expression and confidence and creativity.
The work that we're developing at the moment, Beat Cake, that work we are storyboarding together and we're brainstorming all aspects of that, the scenography, the characters. So I do engage the dancers a lot. I consider them artists in their own right, and we engage dancers who are creators.
But Buzz Dance Theatre is one of only 12 small to medium dance companies in Australia which receive regular funding, only 3 of which are able to provide full-time employment for their staff.
Passion is important. It's a really important engine. Yeah. I think that sometimes when you don't have any money, you don't have much time, and things aren't all that easy, that's the thing that often remains and kind of keeps you going, is your passion for it.
But there's always room for hope and good planning. Arts WA is a government department that provides funding for the arts industry in Western Australia.
Government doesn't choose where it wants to put its funding. It provides Arts WA with a package of funding each year, $17.5 million, which Arts WA, through its various processes, delivers out across all the art forms. The government doesn't provide full funding to any organisation, regardless of its size, or any project.
Funding is a bit of a game in some ways, in that you need to learn the language, talk the talk. You need to understand business management, strategic planning, succession planning, risk management planning. It's very much a business orientated procedure when you're looking at a triennially funded organisation.
Including the ballet, Ausdance, Buzz Dance Theatre and the latest resource organisation, Strut Dance Incorporated, and projects. Last year we funded $1.9 million.
We received about half of our funding from the state government and about a quarter of our funding comes from the federal government. We are very lucky to have the level of support that we do.
Get started, actually do it. So many artists sit out there thinking, I can't do this, you know, it's too hard, it means filling in forms and I've got to administer a budget. It can be done and lots of people do it, so get started and have a go at it.
For those who look to dance as a career, dance sports such as Latin provide an avenue for the competitive, the extravagant and the talented.
In my culture, when you say hi to somebody, you do a hug and you do a kiss, and you know, it's much more like affectional. And that's another thing I would like to provide to the community.
Mostly like, you know, dancing as such, like it's kind of an outlet from everything else. On the floor you can be who you want to be and people won't judge you because of that.
In tango, it's very close embrace. You got a lot of contact with your partner. It's quite, you know, sensual, because you immediately as soon as you meet somebody, you do a big cuddle and start dancing.
I like about dance because you get judged at competitions and you verse other people.
I'd have to say just the fact that you can just lose yourself in the music and just take it all and just be yourself.
From competition and challenge to fun and fitness, it's the dance of modern music programs and R&B stars. It's the dance of the future.
It makes me so happy. I think there's things that go on in and out of my life that can sort of bring me right up and right down, but dance is the one thing that's always there.
Listen up, everyone. We have been just informed that there's an unknown virus that's attacking all clubs. Symptoms have been said to be heavy breathing, wild dancing, coughing. So when you hear the sound, run for cover, cover, cover.
Ha ha! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome back. I hope you all enjoying the album. This is just a song about little things that get under my skin. And I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about.
Physically, it's a really good way to sort of stay in shape. People can kind of use dance as a form of exercise.
Exercise is a really important part of a healthy lifestyle, and I think that dance is, as a form of exercise, is a very important part of that.
You can bond with other people in your class, because it's not just about you sort of doing your dance moves and kind of getting it right, but so many times you're sort of looking around the class and interacting, and so you kind of share moments with people without actually going, oh, we've had this great moment together. With hip hop, there's so many things that you do. Like there's a sort of a move where you sort of go like this, and I call it the toilet step, because it's like you need to go to the toilet, and having fun with those kind of movements, and then seeing, once you sort of start to make those connections of calling movements different names, and then people doing them and going, oh, I know what you're talking about. And so I think for me it's when people start to get the movements and then surprise themselves that they can actually dance. I mean, sometimes people think, oh, you're such a happy person, and I think it's because I get to dance all day.
Every year, the world celebrates the miracle of self-expression. Oz Dance WA is just a small part of the bigger picture.
Yeah, I think the respect of telling a story through your body is not necessarily there in any other art form.
We're all human, we all move, we're all allowed to move, and with our own instinctive ingenuity, we create dance.